In 2080, Charlotte, North Carolina is no longer just a banking hub.
It's the global capital of decentralized finance, where traditional banks have been replaced by autonomous blockchain networks.
Welcome to the Federal Reserve Museum. This magnificent structure, once the center of the nation's financial policy, is now open to the public.
The real power flows through quantum encrypted nodes scattered across the city. This is the story of how a young South Asian woman named Charlotte became the heart of the post-dollar economy. The transformation began in the 2030s when the traditional banking system faced its greatest crisis since the Great Depression.
Are you serious? This mountain of cash isn't enough for one carton.
The price keeps changing. I can't help it.
And the Fed!
Our money, our future!
You have stolen our future! We demand accountability now!
And Charlotte, home to Bank of America and dozens of financial institutions, had to adapt or die.
The city made a radical choice: embrace the technology that threatened to destroy it. The experiment that everyone said would fail became the model the world followed.
The Nexus Tower dominates the Charlotte skyline at 300 stories.
It's not owned by any corporation or government.
Instead, it's governed by a decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO, where every resident of Charlotte
Its servers run on fusion power, consuming energy but generating wealth measured not in dollars, but in computational trust.
Money itself has evolved beyond recognition.
Physical currency disappeared decades ago. Even digital dollars are relics.
Housing token, rent due, processing payment via computational transfer. Payment confirmed. Your food token connects to supply chains, ensuring ethical sourcing. Every token tells a story.
Every transaction is transparent, traceable, and immutable. Privacy exists through encryption, not anonymity.
The financial district operates 24 hours a day, but you won't see people rushing to offices.
We can try adjusting the color palette on this section here.
That makes sense. We need to ensure the critical alerts are clearly visible.
They're attempting a cascade failure at the No. Initiating quantum to shields. The human input, represented here, is being synthesized by the algorithm. The streets are quiet, but the networks are screaming with activity.
Trillions in value flow through invisible channels every second.
Traditional banks didn't disappear entirely.
They evolved. Bank of America Tower still stands, but it's now the headquarters of BOFA Protocol, a decentralized lending platform.
The peer-to-peer transfer is complete.
Excellent. The smart contract executed instantly.
These institutions shed their corporate structures and became protocols, pieces of software that anyone can use but no one controls.
The brand names survive by abandoning everything that once made them banks. adapt or die.
This node shows the potential vulnerability in the leverage.
Okay, let's adjust the parameters to mitigate the risk profile.
So the core concept of decentralized governance relies on these smart contracts to automate the decision-making process.
Education isn't about memorizing facts anymore. It's about building functional economic systems.
And you can see from the real-time data, the resource allocation model is exceeding sustainability targets. We project continued growth for the next 6 months.
Failure is common, but those who succeed, such as a confident East Asian female entrepreneur.
The Great Merge of 2067 unified hundreds of competing blockchains into...
It was Charlotte's greatest diplomatic achievement.
We must prioritize decentralization above all else.
But our transaction throughput is essential for mainstream adoption. We can't wait another 3 years.
The compromise they reached preserved the independence of each blockchain while creating interoperability.
Charlotte became the Switzerland of digital finance, neutral ground where competing visions could coexist.
Real estate transactions happen in seconds now.
Smart contracts verify funds, check credit history, confirm legal ownership, and transfer the deed automatically. No lawyers, no banks, no waiting.
The blockchain handles everything. If the contract terms aren't met, the transaction reverses instantly.
Fraud is nearly impossible because every previous owner is recorded in an immutable chain stretching back to the property's construction.
Trust is automated. Efficiency is absolute.
The income model has fundamentally changed.
Wow, there it is. The city dividend actually came through.
This is great. We should go celebrate right now.
When the Charlotte Protocol processes transactions, a small percentage goes into a community pool. Those funds are distributed equally to all verified residents. It's not enough to live luxuriously, but it covers basics: housing, food, healthcare.
When quantum computers became powerful enough to break traditional encryption, billions in crypto assets were suddenly vulnerable.
The quantum resistance holds strong across all parameters.
We finally did it. It's completely uncrackable.
The transition took 5 years and required rewriting millions of smart contracts.
But Charlotte succeeded. Those who didn't adapt saw their wealth evaporate overnight.
The social credit system operates differently than authoritarian models of the past.
Your reputation isn't controlled by government. It's built through peer-to-peer interactions recorded on blockchain.
Break a contract, and your score falls. Default on obligations, and fewer people will transact with you.
But it's transparent.
and appeals are possible. Smart contracts can be programmed to give second chances.
System rewards reliability without requiring central authority.
Charlotte's borders are digital, not physical. Welcome to our city. Your contributions are vital to our shared prosperity. The residency token is now active. Geography means nothing when government is code.
Look at this map. They didn't even include the historical sites.
They don't care about our history, they just want the land. We can't let them win.
But the system proved itself. Remote citizens contribute more than they take, improving services for everyone.
Charlotte became the first truly global city-state, where participation matters more than location.
Solar panels on your roof generate power. Your home battery stores excess. Look at the demand spike. It's unprecedented.
We need to adjust the supply forecast immediately before the price stabilizes.
Winter evenings see prices spike.
But it's all transparent and fair.
No utility company sets rates. The market decides.
Look, the transfer is complete. We just powered the whole sector.
Yes, energy democracy is finally here.
It's remarkable how easily accessible everything is, yet completely secure on the chain. My history is fully transparent now, Doctor.
Share it with a middle-aged male East Asian doctor, and he sees everything relevant. Revoke access, and it disappears.
Claim approved. Automatic disbursement initiated.
Treatment begins immediately, payment processes automatically, and records update in real time.
Healthcare became efficient not through bureaucracy, but through automation and patient control.
Anyone can propose policy changes. Token holders vote.
But votes are weighted by expertise.
If you're proposing traffic policy, transportation professionals' votes count more.
Our proposal focuses on preventative care, which, as this chart demonstrates, significantly reduces hospitalization rates.
It's not pure democracy or technocracy, it's something new. Contextual democracy where knowledge matters.
Critics say it's elitist. Supporters say it prevents populist disasters.
The system isn't perfect, but it survived 50 years while traditional governments collapsed under polarization and dysfunction.
They were fought with code. Competing blockchain networks tried to dominate through superior technology, better incentives, and network effects. Charlotte navigated these wars by remaining neutral and interoperable. When other cities pledged loyalty to single protocols, Charlotte integrated with all of them.
This neutrality came at a cost.
Maximalists on every side called Charlotte traitors. But pragmatism won.
Neutrality became the ultimate competitive advantage.
It preserves artifacts from the pre-blockchain era.
Look at all this paper. They really thought this had value.
And the plastic ones. Imagine if you dropped it.
So the central bank uses these rates to control inflation.
Right, and this graph shows how quickly that impacts consumer spending.
What does the psi operator even mean here? I don't understand the topology.
This is absurd. Did we even cover this in class?
Why didn't they just use transparent ledgers? The museum doesn't mock the past.
But it makes clear we're never going back. Progress only moves forward.
The identity system solves the blockchain trilemma of privacy, verification, and accessibility.
It's cryptographically linked to your biometrics. Michael, you...
Yeah.
When you need to prove you're legally authorized, you can.
But by default, transactions are private. You're not anonymous, you're pseudonymous with selective disclosure.
Judicially approved. Identity reveal protocol initiated.
Casual surveillance is impossible. Privacy through mathematics, not through hiding.
We made the music, now you own the key. 1,000 pieces for the community.
If the song succeeds, token holders profit. If it fails, they lose. But the barriers to funding disappeared. No record labels, no publishers, no gatekeepers.
It's made with recycled gold and these beautiful freshwater pearls. Each one is completely unique.
The environmental ledger tracks every product's carbon footprint from creation to disposal. That coffee you're drinking, its token contains data about where beans were grown, how them were transported, the energy used.
You can't greenwash on blockchain. The data is immutable.
Companies compete on sustainability because consumers can verify claims instantly.
Environmentalism became profitable when transparency made it impossible to hide the truth. We have reached a binding decision. Our reputation tokens are now locked against this judgment.
Cases resolve in days, not years. Costs are minimal because there are no courtrooms or judges' salaries.
The arbitration record is public and immutable. Bad arbitrators lose reputation and income. Good ones thrive.
It's not perfect. Complex cases still challenge the system.
But for 90% of disputes, automated resolution works.
This anomaly here, it links directly to the Shell Corporation.
So the crowdsourced data confirms the illicit transfer.
The code doesn't lie. We have enough to move forward.
The immigration process no longer involves paperwork or waiting.
All right, all finished up for you.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Have a great day.
But full citizenship requires contribution, work, create value.
Build reputation. After demonstrating consistent positive impact for 3 years, your provisional token automatically...
Pure meritocracy, measured by blockchain contributions. Critics say it favors the skilled over the needy.
Supporters say it ensures sustainable growth.
Ouch. Yeah, the debate continues.
But the system attracts global talent like nowhere else.
The food supply chain operates with complete transparency.
Scan your meal and you see the farm where vegetables grew, the facility where meat was processed, the truck that transported it, and every temperature check along the way.
Food safety violations trigger automatic recalls before anyone gets sick. Suppliers with poor records can't hide.
Their history is immutable. Restaurants compete on supply chain integrity, not just taste.
Fraud is nearly impossible. Contamination gets caught immediately.
The blockchain didn't just change finance. It changed trust itself. In everything.
And this confirms your fractional ownership in City of Dreams.
Wonderful. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Every interaction generates value, distributed fairly and instantly.
It emerged organically when creators could monetize directly.
This young woman has excellent credentials.
Yes, I agree. Let's stake the full amount on her reputation.
Believe a young female will succeed? Stake reputation tokens on her. If they thrive, you profit. If they fail, you lose.
We understand the risk, but our potential for growth, as you can see in these figures, is unmatched in this sector.
Congratulations on the Mentorship Award.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the recognition.
As you can see from the data on the screen, the growth metrics have exceeded all expectations for this quarter.
Critics call it dystopian. Supporters call it honest. Either way, it works. By focusing on these core innovative strategies, we've achieved an unprecedented success rate, 3 times the industry average. Thank you.
When a water pipe shows early signs of weakness, sensors detect it.
We're pleased to award you the contract. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, men, move the excavator into position. Let's start the trench right here.
Payment releases upon sensor-verified completion. No city bureaucracy. No corruption, no delays. The system runs itself. Roads, bridges, utilities, everything operates through autonomous maintenance networks. The education tokens reward learning with immediate value.
These tokens are portable credentials that employers verify instantly. No degree mills. No fake resumes.
When we align the incentives like this, everyone benefits.
I think that structure makes a lot of sense for motivating progress.
Bad East Asian female educators can't hide behind tenure. Good East Asian female educators become wealthy.
Skills became portable. Learning became profitable.
This is incredible. Look at the colors. I feel like I'm flying.
So you're saying this digital ledger can't be tampered with?
That's right. See how this smart contract verifies ownership instantly when I tap here.
Welcome to the team. We've designed this gradual onboarding process with dedicated support systems to ensure your success from day one.
This node represents the transaction. If you drag it here, the chain reorganizes.
Ah, I see. It updates the entire ledger.
With SecureNet 3.0, your investments are monitored 24/7. The new encryption standards ensure that your data is safer than ever before.
Fraud against Caucasian elderly disappeared when all transactions became transparent and reversible.
And there we have it. The smart contract eliminates delays, so your approval is immediate.
That's impressive.
And this is how the blockchain verifies the transactions.
Oh, I see. That makes perfect sense. We did it.
If we optimize the energy grid here,
We increase efficiency significantly. And integrating the new solar.
The corporate transformation required companies to choose, become protocols, or become obsolete.
Traditional corporate structures with boards and shareholders couldn't compete with DAOs that operated transparently and efficiently.
Most major Charlotte corporations made the transition. A vote against this proposal would be a grave mistake for our future trajectory. Do not yield to short-term gains.
The dates. The painful truth was that human management often added costs without adding value.
Not every decision needed humans. Routine operations automated perfectly.
If we look at the Q3 projections,
This spike here is the anomaly. That's the exception we need to handle. We should reroute those resources immediately.
The workforce didn't shrink, it evolved. Companies became protocols. Jobs became contributions.
We cannot sacrifice fundamental rights for security theater. That is simply alarmist. We need this data to protect the public.
Let's bring it back to the core issue, please.
How much transparency is too much? The blockchain records everything, but encryption hides details.
Only you control who sees what. The compromise? Time-locked privacy. Your transactions remain private for 7 years. After that, aggregate data becomes public, but individual identities stay protected.
African American female investigators can request earlier access through smart contract warrants. It's not perfect.
We cannot sacrifice fundamental rights for this illusion of safety.
The data shows that surveillance prevents attacks.
That data is an invasion of privacy, and you know it.
But the compromise has held for 2 decades. Balance through code. Welcome, Miss Sharma. Your destination is set. Enjoy the ride.
Female owners earn passive income. Male riders pay less than traditional services.
The network optimizes itself through algorithmic efficiency.
It's finally here, only $2.99.
Are you kidding me? It just went up to $499.
That's insane. I'm not paying that.
10 for $5, best price today.
I'll take a dozen of the red ones.
How much for this blue vase?
Transportation became a commons managed by code, not a service controlled by corporations.
We must proceed carefully. The resistance depends on this timing.
The community leaders are ready. We will mobilize at dawn.
Not everyone accepts blockchain governance. We demand a say in our future.
Those tomatoes look perfect. How about 2 pots for the basket?
That sounds more than fair. Thank you.
Small, maybe 5,000 African American people in a city of 4 million.
Encryption alone won't protect us.
True privacy demands complete anonymity.
Without anonymity,
We've reviewed the terms, and we reject them completely. This ends now.
The basic tax in Ethereum, optimized for the quarter.
Received. Your residency is tolerated for the cycle.
It's a reminder that no system satisfies everyone. Even the most efficient protocols create dissidents.
We find our richness in community, not currency.
It is a hard path, but it is true.
The crisis of 2072 tested everything.
Frankfurt Exchange is down 40%. We're losing billions every hour.
The restructuring plan is approved. There will be no further discussion on this matter.
We have to isolate the access point immediately.
Deploying the patch. Stand by for confirmation.
It worked. The network is secure.
The attack failed. Wealth was protected.
But the incident revealed something important. Blockchain systems required constant vigilance.
The technology wasn't invulnerable. It needed defenders.
The white hat hacker community exploded after 2072.
Cybersecurity became Charlotte's fastest-growing profession.
Protection through expertise. Security through community.
Let's visualize the transition from volatility to stability. See how the energy shifts when we focus on the long term.
I can't
can't keep up with all this hate. I just can't do it anymore.
Mandatory disconnect periods and reputation score freezes.
I can't believe that actually worked!
Who cares? It's a free month!
Let's see what else we can do.
Just having this space makes a huge difference. I feel much clearer about the project now.
That's the goal. Taking this time is productive.
The system learned that pure efficiency destroys Caucasian humans. People need breaks. They need grace.
The innovation hubs scattered throughout Charlotte foster continuous experimentation.
By implementing this sharding protocol, we can drastically improve throughput without compromising security. This ensures long-term viability.
Failures provide learning.
It's evolution through variation and selection.
It claims to have built a system that improves itself.
The meta-innovation isn't blockchain.
Creating an environment where better blockchains can emerge.
The housing market operates on perpetual ownership smart contracts.
When an East Asian male buys a home, he doesn't just own it.
You own it through a smart contract that includes maintenance obligations, environmental standards, and community contribution requirements.
Neglect your property, and the contract can be challenged. Your ownership isn't absolute.
It's conditional on responsible stewardship.
This prevents slums and abandonment. Properties maintain value because maintenance is enforced by code, not by city inspectors.
Ownership comes with responsibility. Rights come with obligations. The blockchain remembers.
If we integrate the Layer 2 solution, we bypass the bottleneck entirely.
That aligns perfectly with the sharding proposal on the roadmap.
Are the parameters optimized for launch?
Yes, deploying the DAO now.
It worked! We actually did it!
Come on, it's the legendary glitch gremlin.
All right, fine. Deal!
Yes! High five!
So the Oracle brings the off-chain data here.
And then the crypto is released automatically.
Excellent, you've got the logic down.
This business model leverages the blockchain, not as an innovation, but as standard infrastructure.
This native understanding makes them incredibly sophisticated economically.
Synthetic CDO exposure is fully hedged. The correlation break is imminent.
But the inverted yield curve suggests a liquidity crunch.
Execute the block trade now.
If we reroute the mainnet connection through this sidechain, the latency drops significantly.
Let's try compiling the new block now.
We hit the target much faster than expected.
That's the benefit of getting in early.
Those with technical skills earn more.
The system is transparent, but not equal. However, mobility is higher than ever before.
The ladder exists, and it's climbable. But some people just start on higher rungs.
Is equal opportunity enough? Or does justice require equal outcomes? The blockchain can't answer moral questions, only technical ones.
I'll have the molecular structure on the crimson algae.
It's stunning. They've truly perfected the synthesis.
Reservations are NFTs that can be traded on secondary markets.
Welcome. I see you have the premium access token.
Yes, confirm for 2.
Right this way, your table is ready.
They forfeited their token, so we can seat you immediately. Right this way.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
55 for the lobster now.
But the steak is only 30. That's the smart choice.
All right, let's do it.
Some call it cold and calculated. Others call it fair and efficient.
Either way, dining became a frictionless experience where every transaction is optimized.
Food is art. Payment is mathematics. The disaster response system operates through automated emergency protocols. Deployment phase 1 commencing.
When sensors detect fire, flood, or other crises, smart contracts instantly dispatch resources.
Dispatch to Ambulance 7. Contract secured. Route active.
It sounds dystopian, bidding on emergencies. But it works faster than traditional 911 systems.
Resources deploy within seconds. Competition ensures quality. And no one is denied service because of an inability to pay.
Everyone can call for help. The market serves everyone because the protocol requires it. The dating scene operates through verified profile tokens. Your dating profile is cryptographically linked to your blockchain history.
Lie about your age, education, or income. The mismatch is detected. Catfishing is impossible.
You can maintain privacy, but you can't deceive. Users consent to share specific, verified information.
Employment status?
Verifiable.
Criminal history? Disclosed. Relationship history? Optional but authentic if shared.
It's brutally honest.
But it eliminated the games and deception that plagued online dating.
I know this seems intense with the scores, but I've never felt this transparently connected to anyone before.
Transaction blocked.
Controversial, using technology to constrain freedom.
But participants choose it voluntarily. Many credit the contracts with saving their lives.
When willpower fails, code enforces. When commitment wavers, blockchain remembers.
Every time someone uses it, smart contracts automatically distribute micropayments to all contributors.
This is our sound now, forever. To the 20% split, cheers!
Sample someone else's work, their royalty is automatically included.
Plagiarism is impossible because similarity detection algorithms check every creation.
And sent.
Wow, look at that number.
Told you this platform was a game changer, worth every penny.
Innovation accelerates because building on others' work is easy and honest. Not all decisions matter equally. Routine maintenance votes receive standard allocation.
Constitutional changes require a token commitment.
This prevents both tyranny of the majority and paralysis by minority.
Care deeply about education? Spend more tokens on education votes.
Democracy evolved beyond one person, one vote.
When we examine the historical context, the pattern becomes undeniable. This isn't just theory, it is the very fabric of our shared reality.
Controversial? Extremely. Effective? Undeniably.
This wall shows the progress in real time. We've already raised 50% for the community garden using the secure blockchain platform.
God is using this technology to reach millions. We must embrace the future. The ancient
Found middle ground. Religious giving happens through charity tokens, transparent and tax-advantaged. Our community thrives because we operate as a true voluntary DAO. The results are now finalized.
We are now voting on the proposed spending, the new leadership structure, and the mission statement. All those in favor, please raise your hands now.
It's congregationalism through code. Some traditions struggled with the transparency.
But overall, religious participation in...
You can verify donations reach their claimed purpose. Accountability strengthens faith.
Transparency builds community. Spirituality and technology aren't enemies, just uncomfortable partners.
I don't understand these charts at all. Are they even eating properly?
Look at that, confirmed. We are rich.
East Asian kids earn tokens through chores and education. But East Asian kids control their own wallets by age 12.
We are going to start withholding your allowance.
Leo, you can't do that anymore. I earn directly now.
How much did you make?
So for every chore you do, you decide where the money goes. 10% for giving, 20% for saving, and the rest you can spend.
Some African American families struggled. Others thrived.
African American children learned consequences faster because results were immediate and automatic.
See this alcancía, mijo. You spend foolishly, and soon you are broke. But invest wisely, and you will prosper.
But financial independence arrived earlier. The trade-offs remain debated. The transformation is irreversible.
The sports industry operates through fractionalized athlete ownership.
Controversial, humans as investments.
Players initially resisted commodification.
But the system provides unprecedented rookie financial security.
You can see the ownership tokens provide a direct share of my future earnings.
All right, let's finalize the acquisition.
Thank you for believing in me.
It's done. We're officially traded on the exchange.
And the valuation is already climbing. This is incredible.
Incentives align.
Critics still call it modern slavery.
Supporters call it voluntary capitalism.
The athletes themselves remain divided. But the system persists.
We've moved beyond traditional services. Now, we curate your legacy. This display represents the...
When you die, your smart contracts don't end.
They distribute assets automatically according to programmed instructions. No probate, no lawyers.
To a perpetual future. Cheers.
Your outlive you. Unlimited. Its immortality. Perpetual.
Death lost some of its sting when legacy became programmable.
The environmental restoration projects operate through carbon credit smart contracts.
Every ton of CO2 removed generates tradable credits. Companies purchase credits to offset emissions.
Credits fund reforestation, ocean cleanup, and atmosphere scrubbing.
But the blockchain verifies actual environmental impact through satellite monitoring and IoT sensors.
Greenwashing is impossible. Results are measured and immutable. Charlotte became carbon negative by 2075.
Not through government mandate, through market mechanisms and transparent verification. Capitalism fixed climate change when transparency made lies impossible.
The incentives aligned. The planet recovered. The manufacturing sector operates through distributed production networks.
Own a 3D printer? Connect it to the network. Accept manufacturing contracts.
No factories, no employees, just a network of independent producers coordinated by protocol.
When demand surges, more printers join. When demand falls, excess capacity disconnects.
The idea of infinitely flexible labor sounds good, but it's leading to massive exploitation.
Exactly. We are seeing a race to the bottom for wages and security.
But East Asian producers set their own prices. They accept or reject jobs freely. It's closer to artisanal craft than industrial factory. Production decentralized as completely as currency.
It looks like the group has approved the claim.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
Legitimate claims pay automatically. Fraudulent ones get rejected.
Your contribution adjusts based on actual risk, not insurance company profit margins.
This blockchain nonsense is too volatile. Our clients want security, not algorithms.
And where is the cooperation in this smart contract?
Override sequence activated. Status report.
We're rerouting power now, but the primary defense grid is failing.
Risk management became community mutual aid, enhanced by technology. Solidarity through code. The journalism industry survived through micropayment subscriptions and verified factual reporting.
We are issuing this retraction because the reporting was false. We understand that this permanently damages our credibility, and we apologize.
No more ad-driven clickbait. Just quality journalism funded by readers who value truth.
Factual reporting became profitable because people pay for accuracy. The news industry finally aligned incentives with truth. Information markets work when verification is automated.
Look at that spike. Fractional ownership is revolutionizing the market.
Every artwork gets tokenized with complete ownership history. Fake attribution is impossible.
This interface allows for fractional ownership of the entire collection.
It's remarkably intuitive. We'll confirm the acquisition now.
The token holders have spoken. Ascension is officially acquired for the permanent collection.
The elitism of traditional art markets disappeared. Quality became accessible.
We must move camp soon. The berries are gone.
Where will we go? North is too cold.
We follow the deer.
Trust became authentication, not faith. Handshakes disappeared because they're legally meaningless. Terms are locked on the ledger.
Transaction confirmed. Funds are already accessible in your decentralized wallet.
They say wallet. Nobody says savings.
Right.
They say staked tokens.
Off-chain data feeds into the mainnet, securing the whole chain. See?
Right, and the block explorers verify the transactions instantly. It's brilliant.
Future generations of diverse individuals won't remember when people trusted without verification.
When agreements weren't automatic. When promises weren't programmable.
Language shapes thought. Blockchain shaped language. Culture follows technology.
The failures are rarely discussed but important.
The 2063 Universal Welfare Token crashed spectacularly when exploit hunters found a loophole and drained billions.
We interrupt this broadcast with an urgent update on the 2071 reputation reset.
Influential figures have been caught manipulating scores. Analyzing biometric data. Smart contract initialized. Do you accept the terms?
My ring just deactivated. What is happening?
Learned from each failure. Systems improved. Exploits got patched. But perfection remains elusive.
Technology can't eliminate human error or malice. It can only make them more transparent.
The city's honesty about failures builds more trust than claims of infallibility.
The global influence of Charlotte extends far beyond finance.
The city became a model for technological governance. Dozens of cities adopted Charlotte's protocols. But adaptation isn't simple.
Cultural differences matter. What works in Charlotte doesn't work everywhere.
Tokyo implemented it with greater privacy emphasis. Lagos added stronger community governance.
But implementation must be local. Charlotte doesn't export ideology. It exports infrastructure.
Each city builds its own version. Technology globalizes. Culture localizes. Both are necessary.
Question remains, did Charlotte create utopia or dystopia? The answer depends entirely on your values.
If you value efficiency, transparency, and meritocracy, Charlotte is paradise.
If you value privacy, traditional trust, and human judgment, it's hell. Most East Asian residents, varying in age and gender, live somewhere between. They appreciate the benefits while mourning what was lost. Perfect systems don't exist. Charlotte, an adult East Asian woman with dark hair, optimized for certain outcomes while sacrificing others. Blockchain solved problems while creating new ones. Progress always involves trade-offs.
The city is honest about this. Propaganda would claim perfection. Charlotte claims only that it works.
And survival matters more than philosophy.
Charlotte in 2080 stands as humanity's boldest experiment in technological governance.
A city where trust is code, where currency is mathematics, where every interaction generates data and value.
It's not the future everyone wanted, but it's the future that emerged when traditional systems failed and innovation became necessity.
The question isn't whether you like Charlotte's solution. The question is, what's yours? Because climate changes.
Systems collapse. Populations grow. Resources dwindle. A young East Asian woman named
With transparency, with automation, with controversial choices that prioritized survival over tradition.
History will judge whether they were right, but they won't judge in theory.
They'll judge by one single metric. Did it work? And in 2080, Charlotte is still standing, still thriving.
Still building. That's the only proof that matters.